Welcome back. In this video, we're going to go over publications and why you basically need publications to get a lot of views on Medium. So firstly, let's go into what are publications. So publications are different sub-sites on Medium where you can actually contribute and post on these sub-sites. So for example, let me show you the biggest data science publication on Medium. It's called Towards Data Science. Here we go. If we go under publications here, Towards Data Science. And what you're going to see here is this is a publication where people are actually posting on the publication. Now, the reason you want to be on publications, you want to post for them, is because they have so many followers. Simply Towards Data Science, I don't know where I can see their followers here, but they have about 600,000. So think about that. There are 600,000 followers, and if you post your article on their platform, you can then use their audience to get a lot of views for yourself. So what you actually have to do for these publications is you have to apply to be a writer for them. And now each publication has its own set of requirements to apply. So basically what you would do is just go to the publication here, go to one of these tabs, we're going to go in author resources, and it's going to tell you how you can write for Towards Data Science. So for new authors, so all the information you need before you work with TDS for the first time, why become a contributor. So basically this just goes over, see, they even say here, we are one of the most popular data science blogs in the world in most read Medium publications with more than 600,000 followers. Now this is very important. The reason why my articles, as you saw in the first video, have like 80,000 views, 100,000 views, 70,000 views is because I was posting it on this publication. Because I was utilizing their audience to increase the views of my articles, which then got spread out more to other people on Medium. So it's really important that you do this. So basically you would just go here and you want to just read their section here. So why become a contributor, their submission rules, always look at their submission rules as it's very important, and the guidelines for their story. So let's go into their submission rules as it's typically the same for most of these publications. So the main thing you want to do is just read the Medium rules and terms of service so before you submit an article. So there's some things that you can allow in these articles. Obviously, racial slurs. You can't allow, bad words, basically inappropriate things. And then this one is just telling you, please don't submit more than 3 stories at once. You can make minor edits to a published article. You can't make a lot of edits or else they'll remove it. So these are just their submission rules. And then these are the guidelines for their for writing an article on their platform. So is your story a story that needs to be told? What is your message? These are kind of very just up there, very subjective, honestly. But the main thing is we want to see how to actually apply. So again, just make sure you read all this, and then we want to go to actually applying. Here we go. So how do you submit an article? So to become a writer, please send your article using our form here. So let's click on it. And it's going to ask you just some questions here. So are you familiar with Towards Data Science? Let's say not really. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so it's just talking about Medium, continue. It's talking about what Towards Data Science is, why publish it to reach a broader audience, earn money, network with our community. That's great. And submission rules, just say you accept. I've reviewed the guidelines. Yep. Important note on copywriting, you have to make sure you don't copyright things. And if you do, just put a resource down or a reference. And then you basically want to just submit your article here. So you already have to have like an article created. So remember our article was, is data science still a rising career? Is data science still a rising career in 2021? And then you want to paste the link to your Medium article here. So let's go back. Let's go back to our article or our main page here. You basically just want to go to stories, which is, it may not have saved it, but basically, again, let me go to my other profile here. Basically, you would just go here, click on the 3 dots, share draft link, copy it, and then you would just paste it here. Okay. And then you, again, provide us with a link to your resume or LinkedIn profile. You just put it here as well. And you're just going to do everything that they ask you to do. And then again, they'll send you an email if you have been accepted to the publication. Then you only have to do this once. For most publications, you only do this once. And then once you're actually a writer for it, you can just send a draft to the publication like this. So once you get accepted and once you finish an article, you'll basically just click these three dots, click add to publication, and then just pick the one that you want to upload to. As you can see, I'm part of a ton. So let's say we want to publish to Better Programming, which is another data science or another coding publication. You just select and continue, and then you just submit it. Submit to publication. And then they're going to do two things. They're either going to approve the article and post it on their site and notify you, or they're actually going to reject it because they don't feel like it should be a part of the publication, and it doesn't. It's not a part of like their values and what they want to put out. So those are the two. Most likely, as long as it's a good article, it's not being taken from somewhere else. It's not copyrighted. Most publications usually just accept the article. Okay, so that's what you would do. That's simply what you would do. And then when it actually does get posted on the publication, this is kind of what it looks like. I'll show you here. If we go to one of my stories, I'll go to one that was posted on Towards Data Science. I just got to scroll all the way down because I have way too many stories here. Let's see here. This one is. So let's check this one out. And this is kind of what it just looks like. It says published in Towards Data Science. And it's still the exact same. So when you publish an article on a publication, you can still edit the article. Like I could still make changes and it's still your article. So you can remove it off the publication anytime, right? You can remove the story, you can edit the story, right? So I can change the, right? Just do this, right? Day in and just save and publish. And that will then post it back on the publication. Okay. So again, publications are extremely important to getting views on Medium because I'm utilizing, their audience of 600,000 people on the platform. So that's really important. And if it's really good, they might even tweet about your article, even put it on LinkedIn. I've had that happen many times, and that has significantly increased the views as well. Okay. So let me actually now go through some publications that I think you should apply to, being that you're most likely going to be writing about web scraping or coding. So some of the first ones is, again, Towards Data Science would be one. Another one would be, it's called Better Programming. This is another. So Better Programming, you just go on there and then pick Write for Us. And again, just follow their thing for how to write. Okay. And then if we go back here, so Better Programming is a great one. Another really good one is called Analytics Vida. I'm not sure really know how to pronounce the last word there, but it's Analytics Vida here. And again, you would just go Write for Us. Simple. Just go over their thing. And then another one would be Level Up Coding. That's a really good one too. And again, these are some of the top coding ones on Medium. There are a ton out there though. Level Up Coding. Write for Us again, little tab here. You just go through that. And then another one is called the Data Driven Investor, which I think is a really good one. Investor. Here we go, this one. And I believe you can write for them as well. Here you go. You just go to the Submit tab here. Okay, so that's the 5 that I would try to become a writer in. Try to become a writer in all 5. And then, again, if like one publication rejects your article, you can then try to post it on another one. If that one rejects it, post on another one. Always basically try to post it on a publication whenever you create an article. So again, the 5 is Towards Data Science, Better Programming, Level Up Coding, Analytics Vida, and Data Driven Investor. Okay? Again, this is very important if you're going to go this route and try to make money this way. Make sure you become a writer for these publications. It's very important to the views, and it will drastically increase the amount of views you get. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to go over a bunch of different websites and tools to help you write to make your grammar better and to come up with content ideas. Okay, guys, I will see you then.